All right, so there's been new evidence that's come to light. WhatsApp messages, camera footage, all these things. I'm going to give you guys these accusers' TikTok handles, Instagram handles, the whole shebang, all right? So one of these women, there's two accusers, okay, that are supposedly claiming that they were held against their will, whatever. And then, as you guys know, there was two other victims who have since claimed on Romanian TV that they are not victims, and this whole thing is fucking bullshit, okay? So one of these women was from London, and she's Moldovan who lived in London. The other is a U.S. citizen from Miami, okay? They were using Uber. So apparently they were using Ubers almost every day, going to the mall, shopping, all this shit, okay? There's credit card charges that the prosecution had with them alone, with buying things, using Uber. All their credit card charges are now record. Is the prosecution releasing them? No, but the inside sources have seen them, and they are preparing a defense for the Tate brothers. So I've written a bunch of stuff down, like their handles, the Instagram handles, so you guys can go and check them out. Now, keep in mind their Instagrams have since went private. Okay, it was public before, now it's been private because people are checking out the videos around the timeline that they've claimed such and such happened. So we're going to go ahead and go down this list. So there is a video of them in an Uber, happy, doing the stupid duck face women do, whatever the fuck, okay? It doesn't look like they're victims whatsoever, okay? So I've said they've been since privated their Instagrams. One of their Instagrams is at your Barbie doll. At your Barbie doll. You can check it out right now. At your Barbie doll Instagram. Or that might be a TikTok, actually. They privated. Yeah, this might be a TikTok. Might be an Instagram. Check both. And you'll see that it's been private, and you can check the times and dates that I've been telling you, that I'm going to tell you in this video, and you can verify that everything I'm saying is nothing but the truth. Andrew and Tristan weren't home when the video was shot, one of the last videos that was shot before the first raid. This is in April, the first time they did the nonsense raid before they took forever to finally act on it this past December, okay? Andrew and Tristan weren't home. They could have left at any fucking time, okay? Now, people go, there's security. Well, there was security all the other times when they were they were walking the dogs. They were out jogging around the block. They could have left at any fucking time. Security never kept them in the compound. Security is just there to prevent uninvited guests from coming inside. These are billionaires. These are famous fucking people. You don't want them around. You don't want people that you don't want around coming into your compound. That's what the security is there for. The security was there to keep the women inside. Why are the women seen on camera, CCTV, jogging, talking to the pizza delivery guy, going to the mall, using their own Ubers? What the fuck? If they were held against their will, why didn't they just tell someone at the mall? Give the address, and the cops would have came. All right, let's go down this list. All right, so in one of the videos that they shot in TikTok, twerking, okay, they're doing some twerk. Now keep in mind that the prosecution's claiming that there were 6 victims, okay? 2 of which are saying they're not victims. The other 2 are just not making any public statements. And the 2 that we're talking about today prove that the brothers are innocent, okay? So there were 30 other girls at this party. There are videos of this on the Instagrams and the TikToks that I'm going to give you. There are 30 other women who were not living in the house. So if you're partying with 30 other women, can't you tell one of these women, hey, when you leave, do you mind calling the cops? I'm being held against my will. What kind of sexual trafficker is going to let you associate with other people? It's insane. The world's fucking gone batshit. All right, so, all right, let's go down this list. All right, one of these two girls, either the Moldovan or the Miami U.S. citizen, claimed they were raped on March 20th of this year, this last year. And they were partying with a bunch of Romanian girls on TikTok on April 9th. Okay? The first raid was done on April 10th or 11th. Okay, of 2022. Now, to someone who was just raped on March 20th, partying with a bunch of girls on April 10th or 11th, forget to tell these girls what happened and that they're being held against their will? Does any of this make sense to any of you? Like, it's just, I don't even know, I don't even know where to start. So the accusers went to France 2 days after the raid, the first raid. On April 13th, they were in the French Riviera. Now, whoever's not familiar with the French Riviera, it costs anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000 a day to live. The French Riviera is not cheap whatsoever. I mean, it's the antithesis of cheap. Okay? So, again, they went to the French Riviera, and they were there for weeks, mind you. Weeks. And this is all documented on their TikToks and Instagrams, the handles, which I'm about to give you of these two women. You should go there. You should go check out everything I'm saying. Make sure I'm not lying. Check the dates. And also leave your comments not only on this YouTube, but go ahead and fucking leave it to those dumb bitches. Because they just tarnished the reputation of two good men. All right? Just tarnished it, and they're living it up in the fucking French Riviera. The Romanian authorities cannot find these women right now. These women are nowhere to be found. They don't want to be found. All right, what else is there? So here are the Instagram handles. One of them, these are their Instagram handles. One of them is @FuryFatal. Okay? That should say it all. Fury Fatal. FuryFatale. The other is @Aliana Ontia. So it's @ALIENAUNTILA. @ALIENAUNTILA. So Fury Fatal is driving a fucking Bentley with a $50,000 Rolex. You can check on our Instagram. Oh, now it's privated. I don't know. Figure it out. @Fury Fatal is driving a Bentley with a Rolex a few days after the first raid, living it up. These women do not look like women who have just been sexually trafficked when they're living it up like this in the French Riviera. And there's no way these bitches paid for that trip. Someone's paying for it. Let's see. Keep in mind, women in the Tate's lives, ex-girlfriends, women who've lived in the house, whatever the fuck, were offered, many of them were offered 30 to 100 grand US dollars, okay, to lie about the Tates. These women refused. These are the only two women out of all the fucking hundreds of women that have been in the Tates' lives who actually have came forward and said anything negative towards the brothers. And here it is. It's all a fucking lie. Documented on WhatsApp chats and their self-documented fucking lives in the French Riviera. Not only that, partying at the house around the time when they were supposedly raped. All right, there were chats. These are some of the chats that I'm going to read. They were between April 10th to 11th, around the time of the raid. And not just around the time of the raid, a couple days before they left to the French Riviera to live it up, like boss bitches. Play dumb, one of them says. The other says, I'm going to play some tears. The other says, you're a good actress. The other says, we're so good, we need a fucking Oscar. We're so good, we need a fucking Oscar. Now, the prosecution has had these WhatsApp messages for months, if not a year, if we want to go back to the April and not just the December raid. This is all exculpatory evidence, by the way, okay? This is ridiculous. It's exculpatory evidence, and it should be a dismissal on its own. How are they still in jail today after all this shit came to light yesterday is fucking beyond me. All right? This is the shit world we're living in right now, the Western world, where the women should all somehow be believed, okay, when they're all fucking hoes to begin with, okay? And they're all supposed to be believed, and a man is supposed to lose everything that they fucking have for a woman's false accusation with no evidence. This is where we're living in, gentlemen. You need to fucking protect yourself. You need to get your money right. You need to protect yourself because look, yes, these were billionaires who are now in jail temporarily, okay? But imagine if they didn't have the money that they had. Imagine if they didn't have the strength, the support of YouTube influencers that have millions of subscribers. Imagine if they didn't have the money to hire the attorneys that they have. These guys would probably stand no chance. Which is why you need to get yourself in the best possible situation for you. You need to be the best you can be so that you can fight it and win and defeat these hoes. Because without money, the hoes are born with their value. You're not, as a man. You need to earn it. Let's go on with this stuff here. Okay. Blah, blah. So they were plotting this since April 6th. 4 or 5 days before the raid. So the Moldovan girl from London wanted $200K from Andrew Tate and support from Andrew to better her TikTok career. Okay? She wanted to be a TikTok star, a boss bitch. She's not a fucking boss bitch, but she wanted to be. Andrew said no. All right? Now, when you got to understand, women feel that you owe them something for their time, for their sex, whatever. Okay? Especially these days with the Netflix they watch and all this shit. So if you don't give them what they're asking, they're going to take it by force. Okay? So, which is what they did. Because they figured, we'll go ahead and do false accusations. We'll be in the French Riviera, chilling, living it up. Okay? And we'll get a Netflix deal. We'll get a Vice interview, which they did. Okay? And they made their money that way. But it's going to blow up in their fucking face because they weren't expecting this. They weren't expecting to be at the very end of the hashtag Me Too movement, okay? They should have done this in fucking 2016 because everyone woke up to it. No one believes these bitches anymore. They're fucking hoes. No one believes it. Who believes it? So then they went. So how did they get the money to stay in the French Riviera for weeks? I know it wasn't. Were they paid off to lie? Is some other man now taking care of them the way the Tates were? What's the deal? Gentlemen, I'm going to give you guys the handles one more time, and I'm going to say my last little piece. The handles are Instagram at Fury Fatale, FURYFATALE. The second handle is it's at ALIENAUNTILA. Alien Ontia, I guess. That's I don't know how to pronounce it. All right. Now, the TikTok handle is at Your Barbie Doll. Okay? Young men, people invested in your demise will do anything to destroy you, especially when they see you with money, with clout, with power, with influence. They will do anything to take you down. Okay? Now, the easiest way for them to do this is as a false accusation, right? It's quicker than than taking you to court, or doing it the right way, or waiting for you to naturally, on a natural course, fuck up yourself. You have to get your money right. You have to do what you gotta hit the gym. You gotta be the best you can be, because like I said, if they were able to do this to such powerful rich men, what do you think can happen to you as a regular guy? You need to document everything. Text messages. You need to record these bitches. Voice record these bitches when you're having sex, when they're giving consent, when you say goodnight. Record these hoes. Because you guys aren't Andrew Tate. You guys aren't millionaires yet. Maybe you are. But it costs a lot of money to get proper legal representation. It takes... You need to have strong friends, and there's easier ways to go about it. Just record these hoes, document everything. Don't trust them, because this is what will happen. All right, go ahead and press that subscribe button. Go ahead and press that like button. I'm also on Rumble, same handle, Tough Love with Vinny. And also, Instagram is Tough Love Vinny. And I hope to see you guys next time. All right? Just verify everything I said. Check it all out. I'm always going to give you the truth. There are no major media platforms, not CNN, not ABC, surprisingly, not even Fox News, that are reporting this. The only place you can find these things are different YouTube channels. It's a fucking disgrace. It's a disgrace, and we should all be ashamed of ourselves. And keep in mind, this could happen to you. This could happen to someone you love, your son, your brother, your cousin, your father. All right. Be the best you guys can be.